Welcome to Tropicraft. I am going to be surviving 100 days in a modded ocean survival. The best paradise adventure you could ever ask for. It's got pina coladas, it's got volcanoes, and what's a tropical vacation without the incessant harassment by poison dart frogs or even tiny lizards that hit you with the force of 1 billion lions? This has been one of the most difficult challenges for the weirdest reasons. It was a nightmare for me, but it's gonna be hilarious for you. Now, you know I have to ask, because 93% of you guys aren't subscribed. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because it really helps the channel out. And if you didn't know, I'm trying to hit 30k subs by the end of the year. If you don't, then I'll have to unleash my army of frogs on you. And of course, if we hit 500 likes, I'll force some other nerd from the Lorax group to join me in the pain of fighting off the devil spawn from the fiery depths. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright everyone, welcome to 100 days in modded ocean survival. That's right, we are taking the ocean only survival up a step. We have a bunch of surrounding islands to us, but I don't think that really fits in the idea of an ocean only survival, because as you've seen them in the past, it's pretty much just one island and that's all you have. So instead of just installing the tropicraft mod, which gives us this insane new dimension that we have here with cool trees, volcanoes, their own villages, it's got everything. I've also gone ahead and installed Da Vinci's Vessels. Da Vinci's Vessels is the sequel to Archimedes' ships, and what it allows us to do is it actually allows us to combine blocks together and make them into a ship. So the rule in this world is I cannot cross water unless I have a boat to span these large distances to explore, or I can build a bridge across. So for right now, let's go ahead and get started and chop down one of these big coconut trees, and already in the distance I'm starting to see a village. Unfortunately, we cannot get there until we have one of our own ships. So let's go ahead and just continue chopping this tree down. So I did everything typical of a starting world and collected some wood, made some stone tools, and broke some leaves off the trees around me. See, in this mod, the majority of food is assortments of fruit and fish. So the easiest starting food is finding a lime, lemon, orange tree, or any of the other 47 fruit tree types. In other words, this video might get fruity. I mean, it is Pride Month. Anyways, after slaughtering some frogs, I haven't explained my hatred for these disgusting creatures. These frogs are the bane of my existence. They shoot poison goo at you, and if you touch them, you also get poisoned. Here's the worst part. They spawn virtually anywhere. On the surface, in a cave, day or night, you will not be able to stop these beasts from randomly appearing and poisoning you. I mean, it only adds to the challenge of surviving 100 days. Better content for you guys, I guess. That's why I have made it my personal goal to abolish the frog population. I call it the frog cleansing. After constructing a small house, I settled down for the night. Oh, dude, this stupid frog. He's attacking me in my own home. Is nothing sacred, you loser? Oh no, after that I managed to defeat the Wither, the Ender Dragon, make full diamond beacon, and get every single achievement in the game. Well, considering this challenge was just so easy for me, and I totally didn't die to a lizard, I'm just gonna do the entire 100 days again to get even more content for you. So I restarted the world and started over, doing the basics such as getting fruity, just like in every other MC Let's Play, before grabbing some wood and grabbing some tools. Alright, let's see if this lizard gives me anything. Oh, it fights back! I'm on 100. You guessed it, that's right. I survived 100 days again. I swear these challenges are just so easy. I killed the Ender Dragon, the Wither, and of course made a diamond beacon. So why don't I do it one more time? You know, just for the content. Here we go again. And this time I've learned my lesson. Don't touch the lizards. We are back here in a fresh world again. And this time we have gotten a very lucky spawn right next to, I don't need to worry about you. What's up, man? Oh my god! No peace! There is never any peace in this world. I did not think, this is the hardest 100 days start I've ever had. I don't even know how. I thought this was gonna be easy. I thought this was gonna be a paradise. We've got a village right here and I'm being, oh my god, there's so many frogs! Why are there so many frogs on this island? Okay, we're gonna have to cull all of these frogs after I get some gear and some food. Third try, here we go. Third time's the charm. That's how that goes, right, frogs? Please, frogs, just let me get past day 1. I had barely made it to day 2. I don't even have a bed. I didn't even have a bed in the last one. I had to wait through the night. I guess we start again. There is no peace in this world. Only frogs. frogs are the overlord. Well, do I become the frog king? I think that's my goal now. I become the frog king. Whether that means kill every single frog I come across or enslave them all, I don't particularly know. Either way, I'm tired of frogs. I'm tired of frogs, and they're gonna be added in the next update, and I don't want them because I've got a sour taste in my mouth for those stupid frogs. I think it'd be dope to just have an army of frogs. If there's a way to breed them, like, just have, like, a pen just full of frogs. Well, I got my tools again, and it was time to start exploring the village. But due to the challenge requirements, it was time for me to construct a very basic bridge. Oh, they've got, like, tiki torches, too? Dude, do these chests just not have any loot in them? Oh, they got, like, drums and stuff, dude. Dude, these guys just have no loot. The sea level's already screwing them over. We gotta take care of climate change. Oh, it's raining. No, it's raining. The sea level's gonna rise. They're so screwed. The sea level's gonna rise. Okay, well, I guess it's caving time. Oh! 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 What are you? Go away from me! Go away! Oh, I'm so dead. Die! Oh! Dude, when I hit him, his hat fell off. That was terrifying. He dropped me to 2 hearts. He didn't give me anything either. He was poor too. He was just trying to rob me. Oh, wait, he had a mask. What is this? What is this? Square horn. Oh, okay, so it's armor. Yo, dude, this looks sick. Ah! Oh my god, frog. Okay, I should have killed you. I didn't even see you. Now I have a menacing mask to ward off the evils lurking in the depths. It was time to head into the caves. While looking into it after recording, these masks will actually decrease mob spawning around you because it genuinely scares off other hostile mobs. Wasn't able to take advantage of it, but if I were to play this mod again, duos, wink wink, like and subscribe. Anyways, so I finished up resource collecting and frog massacring. I headed home, cooked up some
Cuisses de grenouilles,
which means frog legs in French. Next, I crafted up a ship helm. This is a block integrated via the Da Vinci's Vessels mod. It will allow me to combine blocks together and turn them into an entity before riding them into the sunset. Mount ship. Oh, dude, this is dope. This is the worst ship. This is such I don't count this as like an actual ship, dude. Oh, this is before 1.13, so there's no swimming, so swimming is just wank. That's so rough. I forgot how much I got used to just being able to swim. Oh, frog. Oh my god, how much does it rain in this world? Climate change really is gonna get these guys. Now, with more of an understanding of how the mod works, it was time to collect some wood and put together an actual ship that even looks like a ship. Crazy idea, I know. I started putting together a small dinghy. It wasn't much, but it was enough to start doing some basic exploration. It wouldn't take me too far, but it was enough to cover some distance. I humbly named my craft Skipper. Okay, we embark. If this terribly created boat works. Mount ship, let's go. Oh, it's so glitchy. Oh, okay, we're good. It was just getting off the blocks. Oh, okay. Are we good? Maybe? Oh, there's a shark! Look at that! That thing's huge! I want to go loot that, like... No, I will die! I've already died twice! I'm not trying to do that again. First thing I do is I land here and get some bamboo, because I want to start working with thatch as soon as I can, because that stuff looks really cool. I also want to get some saplings from these trees over here. Oh, he got me. He got me. This wood looks really cool, though. Oh, there's cats here, too. What is this? Berries? Coffee beans. Oh, there's monkeys. Come here, monkey. Oh! Dude, why does everything do so much damage in this world? They're teamed up, dude. They, like, leap around. I did not think this world was gonna be so painful. I don't know if he's still... Oh, he's definitely still angry. He's definitely still angry. Monkeys don't forget. Monkeys don't forget, dude. I want to take him on. Dude! How many hearts? Dude, that thing took like 4 hits. It's fun so far. Just like, why are these things so tanky? I think everything is just out to get me. They just need me to swing first. But like, they're so cute. I want to kill them. You know, I got to get that grapefruit technique going. That's the best. Oh, I see frogs. Get out of my house. How did he poison me? I killed him. I need string. Like, I have no way of getting a bed right now. Okay, well, this expedition yielded me a single bone. Oh, dude! At nighttime, these guys go ham on the drums. What is up? Can I join you guys? I'm vibing with these dudes. These guys going hard. They also dropped some iguana scales and leather. Maybe they killed them. Still have no way of getting a bed. Also, I want lizard armor. All of these guys attack me if I attack one. Oh, they all do. Oh, they all attack. Ah! Poison! After collecting up some lizard scales, I crafted my first armor upgrade, the lizard scale armor, before hopping back down into the caves to look for some better tier resources. Okay, so we have found a new ore. This is the Zircon Crystal, which we're gonna need a lot of because we are going to be looking at making a scuba suit. Fortunately, it looks like these Zircon Crystals spawn in pretty heavy amounts, and we've also found a cave as well, which is exactly what we were looking for. We've got some Udiolite. Interesting. A lot of big words in this pack that I do not understand. It seems like all of the resource spawns in the caves are pretty much just vanilla in here, other than the fact that they've got the new resources added in as well, so I'm sure we'll be able to find some diamonds relatively easily. We're just gonna do a little bit more mining, and I'll get back to you guys when we're done with that. Alright, y'all, we have come back from the mining session. We did get a nice amount of resources. We've got some diamonds. I think I will save those for an enchantment table. We've got a bunch of these Udiolite shards. Thought they were quite useless because they can just make tools, and guess what? They are useless because they can just make tools. As for the azurite, I looked into the azurite, and the azurite does actually have some uses. The azurite can be used to make an air compressor, as we are going to need a scuba gear coming up. A water one sounds pretty cool. And then also we got these Zircon crystals, which we talked about earlier is something that we need for scuba gear. Other than that, it doesn't really seem too useful, but scuba gear is definitely going to be very important. I next had to go get some obsidian from the caves to start working on an enchant table. Okay, so we've got the obsidian that we need, and we're just gonna go ahead and make a quick enchant table, start enchanting some stuff up. So let's see what we get. So we've got our gear all enchanted up. Honestly, I think it would look sick if we had the underwater base like right under here. Now, I think it's time to start playing around with all of these resources I got. So I crafted up a water wand, which seems to allow me to get rid of water source block, which will probably come in handy for the construction of my underwater base. I took a quick break so I could exercise some demons before starting to piece together the scuba suit. With the scuba suit crafted, I now had to put together some air compressors so I could fill up the tanks with oxygen. This is such a weird animation. Oh, he's blowing into it. That is so cool. These big heads they blow into the air canister to fill them up. We'll just have to wait for these, I guess. Unfortunately, these things take forever to fill up, so I just kind of AFK'd. I was really fixated on doing some scubaing.
One eternity later.
Ah, okay, there we go. Yep, okay, so they just stroke out when they're done. Well, not too fixated apparently, because after putting it all together, I decided to finally go get a bed. This whole time, we haven't had a bed, and that's because there hasn't been any string. I hadn't seen a single spider, so I did some research while AFK and found out that there are actually jungle spiders, which are a pretty rare spawn. So I had to go to the jungle and, wait. Over the course of 5 nights, I explored the surrounding islands during the day and hunkered down in a jungle over the night to find spiders. But after a lot of time and spiders not dropping their goo, I finally had the 12 string that I'd need to craft a bed. So I made my way home to finally sleep. Bruh, no, I pushed it away. Come back here. Oh my god. Oh, the collision on this is so dumb. Let me in. Let me in. All right, we are back home and we have done a lot of collection. We have collected a bunch of mahogany wood. I think this is going to be what I really want to start building with because I love the way that wood looks. I also got some music discs from some chests and a bunch of bamboo. I'm going to need a lot of that because I plan on using that for the thatched roof. Also, the most important thing, we got some strings so we can finally sleep. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come over to one of these guys and try and get a trade to get a fishing pole because we need to do some fishing for some better food. So you can either get a net, which I think I'm going to, and you can also get a fishing rod, which I'm going to as well. Into the chest, I think we should also go ahead and make a music disc with this one extra diamond that we have laying around. Don't really have any other use for it right now, but other than a jukebox. So let's go ahead and craft one of those up. Okay, these tunes are kind of bopping, so we're gonna go on a fishing journey. It has been an entire day. It's daytime. This thing hasn't even bobbed once. What are you doing down there? This is a fishing village. How are you catching fish to trade to me? What's your secret, man? No! Apparently, fishing takes a lot more patience than I have. I thought it'd be really funny if I, like, saw it bob once throughout this entire thing. And if I missed it, I'd be like, oh, no! It bobbed once this entire time, and I missed it. I was like, oh, that'd be funny for content. And then it didn't even bob. Like, I couldn't even make the joke. That's worse. Like, it just did nothing. I sat here for 20 minutes, and I've fallen into the water again. I need a nap. Now I think it is time for us to really start focusing on getting some better gear by enchanting, and to do that, we are going to need to get some bookshelves to get that up to a level 30. As for right now, we only have 10 iguana leather. Wait, what? Does it grow anywhere? What? I'm just gonna leave those there to see if those grow. For right now, okay, well, first we have some important business to attend to. We're gonna do some serious exploring and see if we can find a bunch of sugarcane to just collect and turn straight into books and not really have to worry about waiting on this to grow. We also need a bunch more iguana leather, so, oh, you need to die. Oh my god, I cannot stand these stupid frogs. So we're gonna head out, we're gonna do some exploring and see if we can find a bunch of sugarcane and also kill a ton of iguanas at the same time. So we've got the enchant table set up. Unfortunately, we do not have anywhere near enough levels. We're gonna head back down into the caves, we're gonna grab a bunch of levels because I really wanna get this enchanted up with aqua affinity. As soon as I can get aqua affinity, I can really start working underwater like I actually want to. Okay, I don't know why that thing got angry at me. I was just booling, and he decided to be upsetty spaghetti. All right, so we have gotten back, and our tree's grown, which is very nice. It looks very stupid, but that's fine. We'll need to start getting a bunch more mahogany saplings because I really want to start building out of that block. We got 40 levels, which should be enough to enchant up what we need. All right, so we have finished up some enchanting, but I want to take a look at my enchants real quick. We actually got really lucky. Prop 4 scale chest plate, sharpness 4 sweeping edge 3 sword, and exactly what I wanted. I got aqua affinity, which is exactly what I needed. Pretty soon here, we're going to be starting to do some really cool underwater designs. For right now, though, I'm a little tired of living out of this shack, so let's go ahead and hop straight into some building. To start off construction, I first had to tear down this massive mahogany tree so that we can work with the land and get some wood. Next, I had to clear out the excessive amount of flowers from the creeper's incessant explosion. And what construction is complete without some terraforming? Now I can start the build. My basic idea for the build is wooden logs for the framing with chunk of head blocks for the main walls, making sure to leave space for plenty of windows to enjoy the frog-infested paradise. Next, I wanted to make a thatch roof lined with bamboo blocks to mimic the build style and block palette of the fishing village, along with some basic details around the house. Of course, we have to add a chunk of head chimney to add some more realness to the roof. And finally, I used some fancy sands from the bottom of the ocean to make the pathway up. I don't know how I feel about the colors, so I may change them down the line. Regardless, the house is complete. I'm really happy with the detail I used and using basically only the modded blocks. Next, I'm still in the building mood, so it's time for me to start working on a boat dock. I've wasted way too much time trying to get in and out of my boats, so I want to have a place to put them, especially because it's likely that after this, I will need to start working on upgrading my boat. Anyways, with the framework of the boat dock complete, I'm going to fill it in with mahogany slabs, and now I want to work on the walls so it fits more into the build. I'm going to achieve this by making a long but small cliff face using cobble, gravel, and andesite. Then I also want to work in chunk of heads as the base layer and then putting the lighter color blocks on top. With the main shape finished, I went back in with some slabs and some stairs to help blend it together, before making a small staircase out of the dock, then finishing it up by putting a small fishing hut. I'm pretty burnt out on building right now, so I'm gonna leave the dock here, but I plan on coming back to it and adding some more detail. Who knows if I'll actually end up doing that though. Now that we have finished the basic layout for the dock, so we are going to start working on an actual ship, something that looks a lot better than that. Done some collection, and of course we're poisoned. I can never do anything without getting poisoned in this stupid world. Anyways, we've done some resource collecting. We're gonna mostly be using bamboo and mahogany as usual. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start constructing this massive ship. So I've gotten a decent amount of work done on this, and it is nighttime. I'll sleep soon. Either way, we've got the basic design and the basic shape of this, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up all of the details on this, and then we'll get moving. Always when I'm right about to start recording, I can never get a moment of peace in this place. Oh my god. Anyways, I think we have finished this up. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. Using thatch for the sail turned out pretty well. All right, we have a way on and the piece de resistance, the ship's helm. So I don't think they're normally supposed to go all the way up here, but considering it would be kind of hard to see if I didn't put it all the way up here, I think we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So let's assemble the ship. It's kind of glitchy. It's kind of glitchy. Maybe once we get away. Okay, it's fine. It's pretty slow. This is definitely a ship. Although, I think we've come into an issue of we've made the ship too big for the dock. We've also seemed to made the ship too big for the mod. This boat is a little janky. We might have overwhelmed the mod a little bit. Would you look at that beauty, though? This is such a cool ship. I am so happy with how this build turned out. Might just be better for us to use Skipper over here. Honestly, it doesn't even matter. I have a pirate ship. I'm just cooler than everyone else. That's all that matters, really. Another thing is, it's day 85. We've got 15 days left in this world, and I mean, I still got a lot left to do on this dock, and I still got a whole underwater base to do. So I think I want to make it a massive glass dome under there, just kind of like an inverse aquarium. Yo, what if I made a terrarium down there and not a base, and it was actually just like overworld down there? Okay, that's what we're doing, because we already have a house. There's not really a need for another base. I just liked that idea from the very beginning, and we needed a starter house, but I didn't want to start on this yet, so I think that's a much more manageable task in the little time we do have. I need to collect some resources for this, and because this video has already gotten pretty long, I'm gonna go ahead and cut to when we start on this project, just because you guys have already seen me collect plenty of resources. It's not really that big of a deal, so I will see you guys in probably about like 2 hours my time, but 2 seconds in your time. All right, guys, we are back with all of the resources that we have collected. We're gonna be making some custom trees in there, so we're going to need leaves and logs for it as well. I've also gotten some lime leaves as well, just to add in a splash of color. They look pretty good right next to each other. It's not gonna be too much color added in because, again, it is just green on green, but it should help break it up. Also, so let's go ahead and pick these up, and yo, wait. I got Silk Touch? Okay. Yeah, I got Silk Touch. That's what's happening, baby. So basically, I desperately needed to get Silk Touch because the main thing that is going to bring this terrarium together is grass. If there's no grass down there, it is going to look terrible. So it took me a few tries, but I was able to get a Silk Touch shovel. All right, and so let's just go ahead and grab a bunch of this grass up here because, I mean, I don't really pay much attention to this side of the island anyways. Oh, of course. Can never get anything done. Collected up some grass. I've also gotten a bunch of these different flowers that the Aloha creepers will spawn. Normally I'd toss them away, but I suppose it's probably good to hold on to them considering we're making a terrarium. And also, I don't know how I forgot to mention this, but we also are needing white stained glass and chunk of head. That's going to be the outside of the aquarium, the giant dome. I think that just makes the most sense, and now I have fallen out. Oh, there's a ladder here at least. But yeah, so the chunk of head is going to go around the edges and then the glass dome, and then inside we will just have our own little biome basically down below this village. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into that. All right, so we have the main outline here. It's about 15 blocks in diameter, and we've done it all in chunk of head. I am completely out of chunk of head. I've only got 18 left. Anyways, from here, we're going to add in glass in the indent there in the chunk of head, have it come into a dome, and then from there, we'll have to go ahead and clear out the water to continue working from there. It has been a little bit longer, and we have finally completed up this dome. I did this freehand. It definitely doesn't look like a circle, but it's good enough that I really don't care. We're gonna have some sort of way to get up right here, but other than that, like, we can go ahead and just start getting rid of this water, actually. Can I just, like, spam it? Okay, this is gonna be much more painful than I thought. I'm going to suffer for the next probably like 2 hours. Like, I doubt this is gonna be easy to clear out. Fortunately, decorating it should be pretty easy. So I will see you guys in just a bit. All right, so we have finished up clearing out the inside of this dome. As you can see, I've really used up this water wand, and this wasn't even the first water wand I had. This is the third water wand. But it is all empty now. So we can go ahead ahead and start working on making this a small terrarium. The first thing we're gonna need to do is I need to figure out a better way of making an exit, and then we're just gonna convert all of this to grass, start adding in some trees. All right, so we have put in the grass down here. Now what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be adding in some custom trees, some bushes, and just the other thing is I didn't know what to do with the way to get out, but I think actually the easiest way is to just keep the water and make like a little pond down here in the middle, and I think that would look really cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and start working on that. All right, guys, this is pretty much done at this point. All I really want to do now is I'm going to add some tiki torches surrounding this middle pond. The other thing I want to do is I got some orange and grapefruit leaves, and we're going to start making some custom bushes in here just to add a little bit more foliage, and the orange and the grapefruit should help add some color in there. We have finished this up, and just as it is turning nighttime, we have the nice drums in the background. Oh my god, this has turned into just the perfect paradise. We've got our own tikis that are spawning, lizards, which can die. We've got birds, which I don't really care for. There's probably some frog lurking down here waiting for me to drop my guard, but I'm just gonna go ahead and leave for now. The moon is going down and the sun is starting to rise, so I think it's about to be day 100. I think we're about to have completed this entire challenge already. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been one of my favorite videos to record. It did take a ton of time to play through this entire world, so if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.